Hello, welcome to another wine tasting review with Mom and Son. I'm Nichelle.
And I'm Najan.
So, what wine are we reviewing today, Najan?
Today we're reviewing a wine called Dark Horse Double Down Red Blend. It's a red wine.
Fantastic. As you can see, pop the cork. This is a corked wine. What do you think about this bottle?
I think it's pretty cool. It's a 750 milliliter bottle. I like the design on the front, like this little symbol. It kind of gives me like a video game type of symbol kind of vibe. You know, like I don't know if anybody played Halo before, but these symbols kind of like remind me of something of Halo or something. But it's a cool symbol that grabs my attention, which is good. You know, it'll make me want to buy it, purchase it, or at least be interested in it.
And so this one that we're having today, what's the alcohol content on this one?
The alcohol content of this bottle is 14.5, so you know, gotta be careful with this one. You know,
This one will put you, sit you down.
Get quite a good buzz with 14.5.
So, tell us some things about this wine that we don't know about it.
Well, it's semi-sweet apparently.
Okay.
It has a deep dark red color to it when you're pouring it in the glass. This is a red wine from California, the California region, in the United States, of course. And it has a dark structure and body. It's from a winery called Dark Horse,
Oh, okay.
which is a cool name, by the way. I like the name Dark Horse.
And who's the owner? Her name is Beth Lipston or something like that, right?
I think so. I don't really remember what the owner name is, I think it does
Beth.
start with a B, Beth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What else did you find out about it?
This wine style is a California red blend. Like I said before, it's 14.5 alcohol content. So definitely be careful with that. It's an excellent price for this wine. You can find it. It was about $8.99.
Okay.
Online, but as you can see, I think we got it for like what,
Six. Yeah, I think it's like $6.99.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a great price for this wine. I'm interested in calories. Most people are actually interested in calories. I wasn't able to actually pull up how many calories this wine has, but there's another Dark Horse wine, which is just a regular red blend.
Called Big Red Blend.
Big Red Blend. That one actually has only 122 calories with, I think, 2 grams of fat, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But so this one is probably not as heavy on the calories. I have to do some more research on it. So let's give it a little taste. Cheers.
Okay, cheers. Also, before I taste this wine, I wanted to let you all know that you can find this wine in Meriden, like Waldorf, California, of course, parts of Virginia, like Alexandria, Boston, McLean, and yeah, you know, that's some places where you can get it from.
Fantastic.
So let me go ahead and
taste. We gotta smell first, right? Oh, we have to swirl it around a little bit. Sniff it. And taste it.
Kind of smells like dark berry, like a raspberry kind of dark type of smell to it.
Yeah. I like the color. What do you think about the color? It's deep.
Yeah, the color's beautiful.
It's a very deep color. Very rich
I like it.
color. What do you think about the taste?
I think it's kind of smooth. It tastes like
Very
dark
robust.
fruits. It tastes like ripe berries or something. It's just pretty. It's kind of spicy too. It has a spicy
a little
taste
kick
to it.
Yeah.
You know, a little when you first taste it, it's kind of spicy. Then it kind of like smooths itself out. If that makes sense.
It's true. It's true.
Right.
This is another red wine. Foods that go well with red wines are
fruits that go well with this particular wine. I heard steak is pretty good. Like That was the first thing I saw. Really
Okay.
was like steak, a juicy steak. But you know, as you know, red wines would go good with beef,
Mm-hmm.
lamb, veal, and poultry,
Okay.
and things of that nature. Maybe some spaghetti. You know,
Mm.
if you wanted me to give a certain dish that you might partake in, beef
Mm-hmm.
roast. You know, roast beef.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what are we thinking about this? Would you recommend this wine to someone?
Um, let me taste it one more time just to make sure.
Mm. Mm.
Um, I think I would. I'm not too big on the taste, but
Mm.
I like it just a little bit. You know, it's because
Okay.
it's spicy and it's kind of semi-sweet. It's not too super sweet. Like I say in the other videos, I love sweet wine. But I do kind of like the taste for some reason, and I like the bottle.
So this is going to lead us into our rating. So the first thing that we're going to start out with is design of the bottle. What would you give it for the design of the bottle on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being the worst and 10 being the best.
Well,
Pretty simple.
I like the symbol,
Mm-hmm.
but the it's the label is kind of simple.
Mm-hmm.
You
It
know,
is very
so it's
plain.
just kind of like plain.
So what do you think? Do you think it would be, would it give like a fancy appeal or would it not?
I don't think it would necessarily give off a fancy appeal, but I say it's on its way there if they maybe spiced up the outside of the label a bit
Okay.
and its font, because the
Mm-hmm.
font is just like a average plain
Mm-hmm.
font, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So when I look at this, I just be like, oh, you know, it doesn't take my mind away. Like maybe if it was like in cursive or something, it
Mm-hmm.
tends to give
Jump
off a
out
more
at
fancy
you.
vibe, you know, that jump
Mm-hmm.
out at me. But the symbol definitely does jump out at me. So I'll say it's on its way there. But I'll give this rating a maybe a 6.5, 7
Mm-hmm. That's
for
a
the
good
for the
one.
label,
Okay.
for the bottle, how it looks.
And what do we think about the smell? How does it
Um,
range in ranking for a smell, like a 1 to 10? Hmm. I'm gonna say I would give it probably about a 5. What about you?
yeah, I think I'll give it about a 5.
And why are you giving it that?
Um, because it doesn't smell too good, but it doesn't smell bad.
Right,
But it doesn't make me want to say,
right. You want to
smells real
taste
good.
it.
Yeah, you
Right,
know, I want to
right,
kind of get a preview of what I'm going to taste, basically.
right.
You know, in my mind, like visualizing, like, this smells really good. It has to taste good. You know, so it's kind of like
So we're
plain
going
kind of
to go
smell,
probably
dark,
with the 5.
bitter kind of smell.
Yeah, like a 5.
Yeah, like a 5.
Okay.
A 5.
So what about the color? What do we think about the color?
The color's beautiful, so I'll give the color a 9.
Okay.
You know, like a 9.
Yeah, I like the dark richness of the
Yeah.
color. It really
It looks really beautiful.
yeah,
You know.
it does.
This looks fancy. You know,
This
the
does.
color. It's
It's a
really
very
beautiful.
robust looking.
Very appealing to my eyes. You know,
Mhm.
it would get somebody's attention. Like,
Because
what
it
you
looks like
doing?
it's very appetizing.
Yeah, it
You know
does,
that it
you
would
know.
be very good.
Right,
So
right.
on the biggest thing, what do we think about the taste?
Mm.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not very I'm not I don't dislike it, but I'm not gonna say it's great for me. What are you gonna throw out at it?
I say it's a little bit below the middle for me
Okay.
because it's spicy and it's spicy.
It's
But
strong.
yeah, it's just well, in a way, yes.
Mm-hmm. So on a scale of 1 to 10 though, what are you thinking? I know what I'm thinking.
It's not sweet enough for me, and it's spicy.
And it's semi-sweet, is that what it says?
Yeah, it's semi-sweet, and I can taste what they
A
mean
little
by
bit
why it's semi-sweet,
With
but
the, okay.
it's not something that you would just break out and just start guzzling down
No.
because it tastes so good,
Right.
you know. So I would give it about a 5.5
Okay.
to a 6. You know.
Okay. I am in agreement with the 5.5.
Right.
It is, my preference is sweet. Your preference is sweet.
Right.
This is a semi-sweet. I can get a little bit of the sweetness, but it's
Mm-hmm.
very vague. It's like sweet and dry for me.
Right. Yeah. It is a
You
little dry.
know,
Yeah.
it's like an aftertaste too.
Right.
So, and I really don't like when there's,
Aftertaste.
yeah, like a bitter kind of, but I can taste that spicy, dry on my tongue, bitter kind of thing.
Right. It's a little bit strange because when I first taste it, it tastes spicy. Then it tastes semi-sweet. Then it tastes, it leaves like a bitter aftertaste.
So it's doing a
Almost,
combination.
almost like it's a combination. But I'm not gonna lie. Even though it's not something I would just break out and drink, it's I admire that it has 3 different transitions. I think that's pretty impressive.
That is.
You know, so
you brought up a good point.
I feel like I would give it a 6 just because of that, man. You know,
Okay.
even though it's not something I would just break out and drink like that, I do like the fact that it just switches, you know, into different phases of
does.
taste,
I
man.
didn't pay attention
You know,
to that, but yes, it
so
does.
you have to throw that out there, you know, because different kind of wine might have just one set of, you know,
One flavor.
flavor to it.
That's it.
You know, it's just sweet. That's all it is. It might taste like, I don't know, a cherry or chocolatey kind of taste. You never know what you're dealing with. So, you know, I try to pay attention to everything about drinking the wine, you know.
What else did I notice about this wine? The website.
What about the
They
pH?
have a pretty fancy website.
Oh, yeah,
You need to
yeah.
go and check out their website. Their wine listing is very it's extensive. They have all kinds of wines.
All different kinds
Pinot
of
Noir, Chardonnay, Sauvignon. I mean, it's extensive. Also, the giant producer E&J Gallo is actually the producer also of this wine.
Right.
So that's some good information. Also on their website, they list 2 places that can deliver wines to you. Now, I don't know if they do it in this area. They even have one, what's the name of the one? There's one that it says it'll deliver the wine to you in 60 seconds, which was pretty impressive. Drizzly.
This area is Waldorf, by the way. Just
Right.
if
This
you
is
don't
right.
know,
So I don't know if this is going to be in our areas, but there is the Barrel Room, and then there's Drizzly. Drizzly is saying 60 minutes, you can get it. On this website, even we got it for $8 or $6 on
got
sale.
it for $8 on the other side.
And
it
the
might
prices differ on here.
It might be a number that they can call to check to see if they can get it delivered to them in 60 minutes.
Probably.
So
Check
definitely
out the website.
check out the website. What's the website again? So they all know.
This is the Dark Horse website.
So it's just the Dark Horse website. So you can go ahead and check out to see if they have a number or maybe like an email. Maybe you can talk to somebody and see if you can get something delivered in 60 minutes.
The vineyard is right in Yucatan, California.
Right.
So even if you want to go up there and do a little wine tasting, if you're in the California area, you might want to check them out. You were going to say something about the pH levels?
Yes.
Right.
This is a very acidic wine. It said that the pH level is 3.95.
Okay.
So,
we can tell.
Yeah. So so it's pretty acidic.
Yeah, it's definitely. They're listing the description for this wine as being bold and full-bodied, very smooth taste, and they call it a jammy dark fruit aroma.
Also, this dark red blend. What'd you say?
I'm not getting a jammy fruit aroma. I'm getting a subtle aroma, but not jammy.
It's probably somebody else's thing, most likely. But one thing I wanted to add: this dark red blend, grapes were harvested at optimum ripeness, and after fermentation, the wine was aged to add complexity.
Oh.
and structured to this dark, luxurious and bold red blend too.
Okay.
And the amount of residential sugar that is in it is 0.64 grams out of 100 milliliters.
Okay, so that's really good to know. Doesn't have a lot of sugar
in.
in this wine, which is good, So people who are really health conscious, you can, this might be the wine for you, especially if you don't want wines with a lot of sugar in it, right?
And you'll have to do the math since this is 750 milliliters.
That is a huge bottle. Show that bottle again. That bottle is really huge.
Right.
Yeah.
This is 750 milliliters.
Right. So that is something impressive. But so I'm gonna say, this wine is okay. It's not fantastic. Would I recommend it? Probably not. I probably wouldn't recommend it unless you're specifically trying to get yourself a nice little buzz. If you want to get you a nice little buzz, this is gonna do it quick because it's what, 14.5.
14.5 alcohol content.
This right here is gonna get it. And so these glasses that we have really equal probably about two glasses. Yeah.
Pretty big. Glasses.
Pretty big glasses. So you're gonna be able to get you probably 4 glasses of wine out of this. 700 and what?
750.
Okay, milliliter bottle, right? So it's I don't know. So you said you would recommend it, or?
I think I would. I think you should give it a try.
Okay.
Semi-sweet, spicy. Like I said, I like the transition.
It does have a great transition now. It does give 3 different kinds of flavors that you're going through, which usually we haven't had in the past couple of wines that we've tasted. It's just only been one flat kind of taste.
Straightforward.
This is going to give you 3. Exactly. 3. So you should give it a try. I'm not going to recommend it, but my son's going to recommend it. The only way that I would recommend it is if you really want to get yourself a nice buzz. I'm going to mention that again because this wine is strong. It's borderline going into the port direction. So you might not want to be driving if you throwing a couple of these back, right? Because it's probably really going to get you, where you need to go. Did we leave out anything that we needed to discuss about this one?
Sure. The creator's name is on the back. I see it's in cursive. So it is Beth
Lipston,
because it's right here. I don't know if you all can see that, but it's in cursive right there.
And also on the website. You can check it out on the website.
So.
It's a great website. Again, I do like the website. It's very interactive. It's giving you a lot of information on how they came to develop this wine and everything that you need to know about it. So a lot of information. Like I said, you can get this wine across the country, but the vineyard is in, you could say in California, but you can get it in this area, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Virginia, just like my son said. So, give it a try. Why not?
No.
Any last words about this one?
Not for me.
Okay, nothing else from me. So until next time, thank you for joining. Myself, I'm Nichelle.
And I'm not John.
And this is Wine with Mom and Son. Take care.
See y'all later.